Attention, soldiers! Today, we're diving into the annals of military history to uncover the top 10 smartest operations ever executed. From ancient battles to modern warfare, we'll unveil the ingenious strategies and tactical brilliance that define these exceptional military maneuvers. Welcome to the RobotRay channel. Operation number 10, Operation Chastise, the Dam Busters. Operation Chastise, famously known as the Dam Busters, stands as one of the smartest and most daring military operations in history. Executed by the British Royal Air Force, RAF, during World War II on the night of May 16–17, 1943, the mission aimed to cripple German industrial capabilities by targeting crucial dams in the Ruhr Valley. Led by Wing Commander Guy Gibson, the operation utilized specially developed bouncing bombs, designed by Barnes-Wallis, to breach the dams. The brilliance of Operation Chastise lay in its innovative approach. The bouncing bombs were uniquely engineered to skip across the water's surface, evade torpedo nets, and then sink to the dam's base before exploding. The 617 Squadron, also known as the Dam Busters, flew at extremely low altitudes to avoid radar detection, and the mission required precise timing and navigation. Despite facing numerous challenges, including intense anti-aircraft fire and the loss of several aircraft, the Dam Busters successfully breached 2 dams, causing significant damage to German infrastructure. Operation Chastise showcased remarkable strategic planning, technical innovation, and extraordinary courage, making it a standout example of intelligent military operations in history. Operation number 9, the Battle of Alysia. The Battle of Alysia, fought in 52 BCE during Julius Caesar's Gallic Wars, is widely regarded as one of the smartest and strategically innovative military operations in history. Facing a revolt led by Vercingetorix, a Gallic chieftain, Caesar found himself surrounded at the fortified town of Alysia. Rather than attempting a risky direct assault, Caesar devised an ingenious plan. He ordered the construction of not one but 2 massive concentric fortifications, an outer circumvallation to defend against external reinforcements and an inner contravallation to protect his own forces. Caesar's brilliance lay in the coordination of these fortifications and the meticulous execution of his plan. Despite being vastly outnumbered, Caesar's forces held off both internal and external threats, effectively trapping Vercingetorix and ensuring the success of the siege. The Battle of Alysia showcased Caesar's strategic acumen and his ability to adapt to challenging situations, solidifying his reputation as one of history's great military tacticians. Operation number 8, Operation Mincemeat, the Man Who Never Was. Operation Mincemeat, also known as the Man Who Never Was, stands out as one of the most clever and successful deception operations during World War II. Executed by British intelligence in 1943, the operation aimed to mislead Axis forces about the Allies' planned invasion of southern Europe. The plan involved dropping a deceased body, disguised as a Royal Marines officer, off the coast of Spain, along with a briefcase containing fabricated documents outlining a fictitious Allied invasion plan for Greece and Sardinia. The brilliance of Operation Mincemeat lay in its meticulous attention to detail and psychological warfare. The British intelligence team carefully crafted the false identity of the deceased man, Major William Martin, and strategically placed documents that were designed to mislead the Germans. The plan was a resounding success, as the Axis forces were convinced by the authenticity of the documents, diverting their attention away from the actual target, the Allied invasion of Sicily in 1943. Operation Mincemeat played a pivotal role in the success of the Sicily campaign and demonstrated the power of strategic deception in military operations. Operation number 7, Operation Husky. Operation Husky, the Allied invasion of Sicily during World War II in 1943, demonstrated strategic ingenuity and paved the way for the liberation of Italy. Spearheaded by the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada, the operation involved amphibious assaults on the southern coast of Sicily. Under the command of General Dwight D. Eisenhower, Allied forces employed a combination of airborne, amphibious, and ground assaults to catch the Axis forces off guard. The success of Operation Husky was critical as it opened a second front in the Mediterranean, diverting Axis attention from the eastern and western fronts. One of the smartest aspects of Operation Husky was the effective coordination among Allied forces, incorporating innovative tactics and deception plans. The use of extensive airborne operations, including paratrooper drops and glider landings behind enemy lines, aimed to disrupt Axis communications and secure key objectives. The operation showcased strategic adaptability, as the Allies faced challenges such as rough seas and strong enemy resistance. Operation Husky set the stage for the Italian campaign, marking a significant step in the eventual liberation of Europe from Nazi occupation. Operation Number 6. Operation Overlord, D-Day. Operation Overlord, commonly known as D-Day, was one of the most brilliant and consequential military operations in history, marking the Allied invasion of Normandy on June 6, 1944, during World War II. Under the command of General Dwight D. Eisenhower, the operation involved meticulous planning, coordination, and innovation. The Allies, comprising American, British, Canadian, and other forces, successfully executed the largest amphibious assault in history, landing on the heavily fortified beaches of Normandy. The brilliance of Operation Overlord lay in its strategic complexity and the element of surprise. Extensive efforts were made to deceive the Germans about the actual location and timing of the invasion, including the creation of a fictional army, inflatable tanks, and false radio traffic. The use of airborne troops, glider landings, and an amphibious assault involving over 156,000 troops showcased unprecedented coordination. Despite facing challenging weather conditions and strong German defenses, the Allies secured a vital foothold in Western Europe. D-Day marked a turning point in the war, leading to the liberation of Nazi-occupied territories and eventual victory for the Allies. Operation Number 5. The Battle of Stalingrad. The Battle of Stalingrad, fought between August 23, 1942, and February 2, 1943, during World War II, stands as one of the smartest and most decisive military operations. The battle between the Soviet Union and Nazi Germany for control of the city of Stalingrad showcased strategic brilliance on both sides. The Soviet forces, under the command of General Vasily Chuikov, employed a defensive strategy that utilized the urban terrain to their advantage, turning the city into a maze of fortified positions and booby traps. This tactic forced the Germans into grueling street-by-street combat, where their superior mobility and firepower were significantly neutralized. The Soviet Union's strategic intelligence played a crucial role in the success of the Battle of Stalingrad. Soviet spies, most notably Richard Sorge, provided valuable information about German plans, allowing the Soviets to anticipate German movements and reinforce critical areas. The battle culminated in the encirclement and eventual surrender of the German Sixth Army, marking a turning point in the Eastern Front and the beginning of a series of Soviet offensives that would lead to the downfall of Nazi Germany. The Battle of Stalingrad is celebrated for its strategic depth, adaptability, and the successful application of intelligence in shaping the course of the war. Operation Number 4. Operation Desert Storm. Operation Desert Storm, conducted in 1991 during the Gulf War, exemplifies one of the smartest and most successful military operations in modern history. Led by a coalition of forces primarily commanded by the United States, the operation aimed to liberate Kuwait from Iraqi occupation. General Norman Schwarzkopf orchestrated a comprehensive strategy, combining air power, ground forces, and innovative technological advancements. The brilliance of Operation Desert Storm lay in its precise execution and the effective use of advanced military technology. The coalition forces utilized a combination of stealth bombers, precision-guided munitions, and extensive electronic warfare capabilities to neutralize Iraqi defenses. The ground offensive, known as the Hail Mary play, outflanked Iraqi positions, resulting in a swift and overwhelming victory. The coordination between air and ground forces, coupled with international coalition support, demonstrated a high level of strategic planning and adaptability. Operation Desert Storm showcased the effectiveness of modern military tactics and technology in achieving decisive outcomes. Operation Number 3. The Battle of Cannae. The Battle of Cannae, fought on August 2, 216 BCE, during the Second Punic War, is often hailed as one of the smartest and tactically masterful military operations in history. Carthage, led by Hannibal Barca, faced the Roman Republic under the command of consuls Lucius Aemilius Paulus and Gaius Terentius Varro, Hannibal, despite being outnumbered, devised an ingenious double envelopment strategy that would become a classic example of tactical brilliance. Hannibal's strategy at Cannae involved intentionally weakening his center to create a concave formation, enticing the Romans to attack the center while his flanks enveloped and encircled the Roman forces. The Carthaginian army executed the plan flawlessly, luring the Romans into a false sense of advantage before closing the trap. The Battle of Cannae resulted in one of the most devastating defeats for Rome, with estimates suggesting that around 50,000 Roman soldiers lost their lives. Hannibal's tactical brilliance at Cannae has been studied and admired for centuries, showcasing the power of innovative strategy in military operations. Operation Number 2. Operation Just Cause. Operation Just Cause, conducted in December 1989, marked a decisive military intervention by the United States to remove the Panamanian dictator Manuel Noriega from power. The operation showcased strategic precision and adaptability in achieving its objectives. The primary goal was to safeguard American lives and protect U.S. interests in Panama, as Noriega's regime had become increasingly hostile to the United States. The brilliance of Operation Just Cause was evident in its multifaceted approach. U.S. forces executed a swift and well-coordinated invasion involving airborne and ground troops, along with special operations units. The operation demonstrated a mastery of intelligence gathering, with U.S. military planners relying on extensive information to pinpoint Noriega's whereabouts. Additionally, the operation leveraged innovative technologies and tactics, such as the use of stealth aircraft and rapid deployment strategies. Operation Just Cause achieved its objectives efficiently, leading to Noriega's capture and the restoration of democratic governance in Panama, underscoring the effectiveness of well-executed military interventions. Operation Number 1. The Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project, spanning from 1939 to 1945, was one of the most intelligent and ambitious scientific and engineering endeavors in history. It aimed to develop the world's first atomic bombs during World War II. The project, led by the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada, brought together some of the brightest minds in physics, chemistry, and engineering to harness nuclear energy for military purposes. The scale and secrecy of the Manhattan Project were unprecedented, involving the collaboration of thousands of scientists and engineers working across multiple research and production sites. The brilliance of the Manhattan Project was not only in the scientific advancements it achieved but also in the strategic coordination of resources and personnel. Physicists such as J. Robert Oppenheimer played a pivotal role in the successful design and testing of the atomic bomb. The project's culmination in the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 drastically altered the course of World War II, prompting Japan's surrender and highlighting the project's strategic significance. The Manhattan Project remains a landmark example of how scientific innovation and strategic planning can shape the course of history, though its ethical implications continue to be debated. And there you have it, soldiers. The top 10 smartest military operations in history. From ancient battles to modern warfare, these maneuvers showcase the strategic genius and tactical brilliance of military leaders throughout the ages. Join me in saluting their ingenuity and exploring the lessons we can learn from their triumphs. Until next time, keep exploring the stories that shape our world. This is RobotRay, signing off from the RobotRay channel. If you found this video fascinating and informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to RobotRay channel for more incredible explorations. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on exploring.